In this video, we're going to discuss error processing in MATLAB. Especially, we're going to discuss the try-catch statement. There are two types of errors. One is called the syntax error. Syntax error is the error in the statement that does not follow the rules of syntax. The other error is called runtime error. It happens when the program is running. Here we're going to show you both errors. First, let's create a script. In this script, I'm going to write a few statements. The first statement is to get the data from the keyboard. So I'm going to use the input function, and I have the prompt here. Next, I'm going to use variable b to catch some value. But here, I forgot to write the expression on the right side of the assignment. So that is a syntax error. So I keep going. So I say a equals a plus 1. And then I'm going to print out a. Okay, now I'm going to save it. So I'm going to save as, and I'm going to save to the file called the test. Once I save the file, I will hit run. And because there is a syntax error, MATLAB will show the error right away. And you can see here that it says the error is in line 2, column 4. So it will lead you to the location of the error. Here, I'm going to fill in the value, and then I will save it again. Next time, if I run, you will see the program runs correctly. Next, I'm going to add another statement here. A equals b, which means to assign the value b to a. And I also comment out line 2. In this case, the variable b will not be available. And in order to make it unavailable, I'm going to use the clear command at the very beginning. So the workspace will be cleared, and then I will start to get the variable a, and then I try to assign b to a. But at this point, because b is not available, so there should be an error. However, if I save the file and I hit run, the program runs. And after I enter the value 1, you will see MATLAB will generate the error message, and the program just stopped. This is not a good behavior. This is equivalent to when you work in an app and all of a sudden the app crashes. What's a better solution is that you can handle the error using your own code. So this is how the try-catch statement works. So I will still allow this statement to be active, and I try to use the try statement. So I have a try keyword here, and I want to make sure that any error happens in the two statements will be catched. And then if there's an error, I will print out error. Okay, and then I will say end. So this is how it works. When MATLAB enters a try and catch statement, it will start to run the code block between try and catch. If nothing happens, it means that If no error happens, then the code block after catch will not be executed. So you will jump to the last statement immediately. Otherwise, if there's an error happened in this code block, then the catch statement will be executed. So let's see how it works. So at this moment, this code does not contain any error, including the runtime error. So if I hit run, if I hit enter value of 1, you will see the statement after catch is not executed because there is no error. And the A is 1, and then then B is assigned to A, which will be 10, and then a plus 1, so the final value will be 11. Let's say if we remove this statement. So in this case, when the code runs to line 5, there will be a runtime error because B is not available. And if this happens, the next statement will not be executed, and the error will be thrown out, and then it will be caught by the code block after the keyword catch. So the statement here, fprintf error, will be executed, and then the last statement will be executed. So let's give it a try. So I save the code and then hit run. So you can see that this statement is executed. You will see the message called error, and also the last statement is also executed. And we can add a optional variable here. In this case, I will say E. This will be a special variable. It will catch the error message that is thrown out by MATLAB because of the error. In this case, I'm going to try to figure out what will be the error message. So the error message, it should be a character vector. So I'm going to use the S as the format character. And then the error message should be within this data object E. Here I will just let you know there are so-called properties inside this object that carries the error information. What you're going to do is to enter E and then a dot. Here you will see the properties associated with the E. So if I choose a message, that will be the error message. Once again, here that if you choose the right name, and it is easy for you and for others to understand the meaning of the data. All right, so let's save it, and then I hit run. If I enter 1, here you go. You will see that the error message will be here. This is actually the same error message that you saw when no try catch statement is used. So I just scroll down a little bit, and here you see that the red error message is unrecognized function or variable B. That's exactly the same thing. And I will say that in this case, the program is not aborted, and you still have the control of the program. And at this time, you should be able to correct the error and keep the program running. So this is a use of the try catch statement.